Conference, a precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Good job by the coverage team. So Michigan's offense will have the football first here. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they'll get their first down yards before they finally bring them down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They drag him down after a big gain. He moved all the way to the 38.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big yards through the air.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So UCLA's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Play action here on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Running out of time in the pocket. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the quarterback keeps it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. He's going to bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. The tight end's got it on the corner route.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Lone coverage here, and the receiver's just waiting.
It's blocked. It's picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Bringing it out, it's Wiggins. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will have to kick it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
The quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that practice.
And the Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep to the right side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They keep him off balance with a run. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive.
Touchdown, Michigan. This offense is still clicking.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And as we reach the end of 1, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. flip the field and begin quarter number 2. We'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the first half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Wide open downfield. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense,
looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, man, that one's on me.
Touchdown, Wolverines. That's how you finish a play. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
What have the guy cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? I'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job. expecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Looking to pass here on second down. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Picks up the first and still on it. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long distance house call. Touchdown, UCLA. Try here for the extra point. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. UCLA 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCLA 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Fights through the tackle. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Ball handed off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
The risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a huge deficit.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? Off the field goal miss from 60 yards, the offense sets up now at the 43. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Florida gonna get played tough, Cam. Let's go.
Down completion. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on third and goal.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. And the UCLA offense takes the field. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller. Ball comes loose. Scooped up for the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have...
Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down to a big gainer to the 42. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of play. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they get to 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
UCLA.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion with the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Big Ten championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
And the pass is incomplete. You don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. He muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back.
It's fine, Grandma.
I
I got you said I my extra blanket in here.
on, gave it to the back.
I'm gonna go up to
and
my
paid off for a
dad's
nice
this
game.
weekend and get my heater back.
Line it up with 1st and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention
Nah, they're
seems
gonna
to
be
be
down
more
here
on
with me
defense.
this weekend.
What in the world are they thinking?
Yeah, I'm supposed, me and Ashley's supposed to be taking them to some thing tomorrow.
Be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiggins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves to the 35. First down again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. And he steps out at the 2. So close to a pick 6. Tremendous play. First and goal here for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
UCLA 10.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. A quick spin move. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Wolverines churn out another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Defense is coming after him. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UCLA 10.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. Hunter coming on for the 6th time tonight. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. Swarmed with a pass rush. The sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
And they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught out of the 15.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Michigan.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Wiggins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver makes the catch. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's running out of time here. Makes a quick grab. Across the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Bruins will try to keep this drive moving. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the game just good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's got a man down the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now they're running on the toss. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First and 10 play coming up.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do it.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines! Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiggins. The returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Let's it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Bringing pressure. You cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
The Bruins will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today. In a conference championship game, this quarterback, this receiver, having a performance we are never going to forget.
You know, Craig, at this point, I'm just kind of sitting back, just enjoying it. I don't even know what to say from an analytical standpoint because it just keeps happening over and over again. But it sure is fun to just sit back and watch these guys execute.
And he grabs it for the two-point try to build this lead even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
First down here for this offense. Working clock with the ground game. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. QB decides to keep it here. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. He's got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking right, this one caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Plenty space at the 20. Touchdown, UCLA. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Zips it down the middle. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to clinch the conference championship. Keeping it on the ground here. Oh, catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game. It's always a special year, but after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where